Hello cello players, we are going to be working on Lightly Row in your Suzuki book, so please have that out and have your instrument handy so you can follow along. So, I'm looking at the rhythm in the first two measures, and I see quarter, quarter, half note, quarter, quarter, half note. So let's do that rhythm on an open D. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, and our first note of Lightly Row is an A, and then it crosses over to our D string, not to an open D, but to our D string. Our bow will cross over. So let's practice that same rhythm, but we're now starting A, D, half note. So do you see my elbow while I'm doing that? So yours will do the same. So you're starting with that good A string elbow height. Two more. Okay, I'm going to play through the first line, and then we'll break it down a little bit. So a little hint, if you're still learning your pitches on your D string, how to read those notes, measures 3 and 4 are a perfect guide for the entire song. So it starts, measure 3 starts on a D, and then just walks up the scale, and then measure 4 you have your A. So you can use that little snippet of a scale to find any pitch that you're having trouble with in the entire song. So back to measures 1 and 2. Starts on an A, then goes to an F sharp. So we know that when we have an open string in the beginning and we're crossing down, that we have an opportunity to tunnel. So that F sharp's going down, and see how my elbow is up high, making a nice straight line? That'll mean that it will clear my A string to make a good tunnel. So it sounds like this. Okay, let's try that. So set your F sharp for a tunnel. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, let's keep on going this time. So we're gonna keep that tunnel down, and let's see if we can do the first two measures. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now let's put those first two measures together with our little scale snippet. So we've got the entire first line. Set your tunnel, make sure your elbow's high enough. 1, 2, ready, go. And if you got it, great. You're ready to move on. If you need a couple more tries, that is also great. Just pause the video and practice it till you got it. But I'm going to move on. So in the second line, so you ended that first line on a down bow, right? So here I am closer to the tip because I had a long half note on a down bow. For the second line, that means it's going to start on an up bow. The pitches on that line are the same to start. We have an A to the F sharp. So we can keep our fingers down on our D string and then use that same kind of tunnel technique as in the first line. So here is the second line. I'm going to start on that up bow. Here I go. 1, 2, ready, go. two measures, the pitches are the same as the first line. Once we get to measure 3, we have our first skip in a while, and that goes from a D to an F sharp, then to an A, and then back to the F sharp. So I spy another opportunity for tunneling. When you actually get to that point in the song, it starts on an up bow, but don't worry about that for now. We're just going to practice our tunnel. So I'm going to do the notes of measures 3 and 4 on the second line. So I'm going to start with my hand hovering, and then the F sharp pops down when I need it, and then it stays down. So this is measures 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's do that a couple more times. 1, 2, ready, go. Last one. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so those are all the skills you need for both the second and fourth lines. They're exactly the same. So we just have one more line to tackle. It is the third line, and I actually think that it's the easiest of all the lines. I'm going to play that through. It starts on an E. 1, 2, ready, go. And then when you finish that third line, you're on an A, which is the first note you need for the fourth line, so you could pop that tunnel right down and keep going on that fourth line. All right, those are all the skills you need to be successful at Lightly Row.